Turning to this now, tonight at 6. An explosive new development. It could impact your child's safety at school. Our investigative team discovered the same body scanners you'll find at middle and high schools across Charlotte, Bank of America Stadium, Blumenthal Performing Arts Center. They're not foolproof. This despite a company marketing its safety technology as a way to create what they call a weapons-free zone. A newly released report reveals the technology failed to detect some knives and even a handgun during a 2021 field test. Tonight, our Nate Morabito takes a deeper dive into those results and shows us how this impacts CMS, a district that has spent millions of dollars on this type of product.
The research firm that first got its hands on the results of this confidential field test believes the company has overpromised and created a false sense of security in the process. But Evolv maintains it has remained open with its customers, including CMS, about the technology's limitations. April 2022, Charlotte-Mecklenburg Schools produces this video highlighting its new Evolv body scanners.
That process will be very seamless.
They rely on artificial intelligence to quickly identify weapons while ignoring harmless personal items.
We don't have to worry about a threat.
The district even interviewed relieved students about the promise that comes with the touchless technology.
I know that I'm not going to be threatened with any firearms, any knives.
The truth is, neither the students nor CMS can say that with any certainty. After all, a field test just 5 months prior in Ohio found safety gaps. This confidential report, secured by WCNC's sister station in Columbus, shows while the scanners detected almost every gun, they missed one particular kind of gun on 2 walkthroughs, failed to detect about 4 out of every 10 knives, and had mixed results for a certain type of pipe, which could be used in a bomb.
Evolv has made it very clear that they can't be trusted.
Connor Healy is with IPVM. The research company first obtained the test results through a public records request after the University of Southern Mississippi's National Center for Spectator Sports Safety and Security, or NCS4, mistakenly released the private document.
The CEO has gone on the news and said that they recognize all weapons, and it's patently false.
We don't know whether the schools that buy Evolv are aware that that's false.
Neither Evolv nor CMS would tell us specifically when the company made the district aware of the NCS4 findings. But by August 2022, 4 months after the school system first installed the technology in its high schools, CMS said it was aware of strengths and shortcomings based on discussions with Evolv, people who already have the systems, and the district's own implementation.
You got a knife?
Just months later, the Utica, New York school district removed its Evolv scanners after administrators said a knife got through.
It's not a reliable system for detecting knives.
Evolv changed its marketing language around the same time.
Do you all feel like you've misled your customers?
I hope we have not misled our customers.
Anil Chikara is Evolv's chief growth officer and co-founder.
I hope they are fully informed about what the system does and doesn't do. The worst case would be if they expected it to do something and it doesn't do it.
He says the company is transparent with its customers, openly sharing the technology's limitations.
It's very good. It's not perfect because nothing's perfect.
And providing access to the results of this test and others if customers ask to view the specific results. But the information is not shared with the general public, since Evolv says that would be reckless.
Do you regret the messaging early on?
I think we've talked about the system differently over time.
Words are impactful, and we want to make sure we're using the right words to explain the system. And so we're doing that, and we're working to be better at that every day.
Jill Lamond is Evolv's Director of Education. The former assistant superintendent worked in a Michigan district when a mass shooter killed 4 high school students.
The Evolv system was the only way in which I felt comfortable bringing my staff and students back into that physical structure.
Lamond and Chikara told us the company has improved its technology since the 2021 NCS4 test, successfully detecting 170,000 concealed guns and knives in all of 2022. Calling the scanners an important layer in an overall security plan, one that's dependent on the specific settings in use, circumstances, and security operations of a venue. CMS declined an on-camera interview. By email, the district said Evolv has always been forthcoming about their systems, adding it's confident that Evolv is proactively taking steps in improving their detection of weapons through their software upgrades since the time of the NCS4 report.
Within their first month of use, the scanners found a loaded gun at one CMS high school. The data suggests the mere presence of body scanners has helped deter weapons too. The district has reported a huge drop in guns and other weapons found on campuses after the school system moved from random searches to body scanners. But what we don't know is how many, if any, guns or knives have come into schools undetected. Nate Morabito, WCNC Charlotte.
Well, you might be wondering why we decided to share some of the technology's flaws. Since these scanners are so widely used here and have cost more than $16 million, we felt taxpayers deserve to know what the products can and what they cannot do, especially since others have previously reported on the field testing question. Beyond that, CMS assures us it does have multiple layers of security in place to protect students, teachers, and staff.